Good morning. So today's April 22nd, my official first day reviewing for my final exam for Population Assessment 2. This class, most of our modules that we're studying for, it was very much focused on environmental health, environmental factors, how those influence health, risk analysis, and all those different things. So let me show you a little bit of my first study guide. All right, not very good quality lighting or whatever, but anyways, it's pretty early. So we have my protein cereal from Wegmans, like literally Wegmans brand, fitness protein something, it's the name. Anyway, so if you already watched my previous videos, you know that this class has a previous one called Population Assessment 1. And basically, every module that we do has a study guide, or they have us do a study guide, because at the end of the day, this will also serve for us to study for the comprehensive public health exam, or CPH exam, that it's now required in a lot of public health programs. And well, if you didn't know, this is something I also learned once I actually signed up for the public health program. So they're trying to better professionalize the profession by having this sort of certification exam, sort of like, like you're a public health professional after you pass this exam type of thing. And well, anyways, so this first module is all about environmental factors, like intro to environmental factors. So like we have an overview of different policies like Clean Air Act, Safe Drinking Water Act, CERCLA, many different acts that have impacted environmental health and public health throughout the years. And then we also have a little bit of toxins, where they come from, the effect on health, and prevention strategies. And a lot of these things are from my lectures. Some of them are from my books specifically. But yeah, it's a combination of both. Then we have some type of exposures. We have a little match to the definition type of situation here. And then we also have the definitions for type of risks. So risk definitions like risk communication, what is risk analysis. We have the dose response curve, and there we go. And then we have the steps for risk analysis and what they are, what they mean. And then for those that have been that were in the undergrad nutrition program with me, you already know what this is. Yeah, remember that one project that we had to do and then the presentation? Right, so HACCP. For those that don't know, you can kind of read the definition here, but this is something that every food service and restaurants and place that serves food needs to have. And this is basically a management to monitor and kind of like keep an eye on food safety. And basically it has 7 principles, and everything starts with identifying what could be a hazard. Let's say you're serving poultry and there's a risk for the spread of this virus or something like that, or bacteria throughout it. Or like if you deal with like red meat, like you have like all this different type of hazards. Or like if you are managing vegetables, and like how do you store them, and like all these different things that you can think of. Anything really could be a hazard, and then those things are identified, and then there's ways to monitor each of them specifically, like by temperature, placement, how you store them, and all these different things. And then there's also corrective action. So let's say a hazard does happen, then you need to have a corrective action on place. So let's say someone accidentally cut poultry with the same knife that they were cutting leafy greens. So you have a corrective action that you would put in place there. And that's not just like the food manager that would do it, but it's something that like the whole team that's preparing food will be involved in the process of having this. And this should, once it's already made, it's something that needs to be like placed somewhere in like the cooking area, so everybody is aware of like what to do, how to report it, how to record what the things that happen. And yeah, obviously you kind of evaluate and verify that your system is working and all these different things. But yeah, so this is my first review day of this. So I will take you guys along my week of reviewing for this exam. I also have this other presentation for my other class, which is translation to public health. And after that, I should be done with that class. But for this, we have a big final. So yeah.
Hello, everyone. Day 2 of studying for my population assessment 2 final. Today I'm at a different location, so I decided to come and study at the business center of like my apartment complex or whatever, which is just like an area with like different study desks or whatever, like working desks. And well, today we're reviewing a little bit of module 8, which is macro systems level. And it's just a review of like our nation, how US policy making process works, and like the different steps. US health policy, a short overview of the Affordable Care Act, Title V, the Healthy People, and other agencies like that, and also regression analysis definitions. Also yesterday, maybe I'll just like show you in a screenshot, but I remember that one of my friends during undergrad, she used to record herself reading, let's say like a study guide that she would make, or like the study guides that like our professors would like kind of make us do, and she would record herself reading them and like mentioning stuff for her to remember, and just listen to those like over and over and over again. And I thought, well, I could probably do that, because I usually listen to podcasts and like other stuff, usually podcasts like in the morning on my way to work. And I thought, well, instead of having to take my laptop or iPad or whatever, I can just listen to the same thing I would be reading. And so I did that yesterday. I forgot to record myself doing it, but anyways, you get the point. Just like voice memos of reading the entire like study guide. But yeah, I'll show you the screenshot over here, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Good morning. So it's 5:56. I was supposed to wake up at 5:30. That didn't happen. I was tired. Anyways, yeah, we're studying and reviewing study guide module 8, which is microsystems level, our nation. So everything about regression analysis, which has nothing to do with microsystems. US policy making process, US health policy like the Affordable Care Act, Title V, and Healthy People. And yeah, we're gonna review that once again and then move on to something else.
Hello, today's Thursday. As you can see, I have a little lecture on. I just started it. It's on outbreak and response. Here are the puppies, and we just went to a puppy park. Anyways, so this lecture is mostly, well, this is my first time watching this lecture, but it seems like we're going to be talking about mostly outbreak response, surveillance systems, and the preparedness of the country when it came to COVID-19 and all those different things. And yeah, so right now, as you can see, we're talking about early detection and how it makes a difference, and how you can avoid the spread of diseases and all of these different things. Yeah, I am super tired, as you can tell. I just want to be done with this. I love this class while it lasted, but I'm already mentally checked out. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.
Hello. Today's the same day. It's Thursday, but I kind of just wanted to be on the mirror because I moved it around my house. Anyways, this is what we got for study guide 7. This is like a lecture review session thing, and I'm gonna just highlight whatever they're mentioning is going to be important for the exam on my study guide, and kind of focus on those things that you're seeing there for each of the 3 study guides that we have. But yeah. As you can see here, I wrote out my study guide again,
and printed it out because I think there's something about writing things on paper. It's just you kind of learn better. Yeah, I just think you kind of learn better. Here's Bruno, oh, briefly, my new puppy. And yeah, here's me just reviewing my printed copy of the study guide. Yay! I want this class to be over.
Good morning. It's 7:02 a.m. I'm gonna review a little bit of my exam before work. I think my plan would be to take the exam tomorrow really early, like before work, because I'm working from home. So I'm probably gonna do it like, I don't know, 5:30 a.m. or something like that. Because I was thinking of doing it like, I don't know, during my lunch break or like after, but I don't want to wait until the end of the day to take the exam. But also, I have my dogs and I don't want them to bark while I'm taking the exam because it has happened. Like, Romeo one time even vomited, and I was like, what the fuck? And then he started eating it while I was taking the exam and on our luck, which I couldn't look away or do anything. Anyways, I think that's gonna be the plan. Yeah. Yeah, you've seen my review multiple times. It's little multiple pieces of paper, and yeah, I just want this to be over. Officially done with my exam. Oh yeah, baby. Officially done with my semester, my second semester as a grad school student.